I'm Lila from the Quarantine Cooking Show, and this is Jess from Flatiron, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about what they've been doing to stay safe for the winter dining season and their plans for the future. Today we are making a steakhouse classic. We're making creamed spinach. This is on the menu at Flatiron, and it's definitely one of their most famous sides. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. We're really excited to talk about all of this stuff. Obviously, part of RHBC this year is going to be talking to our local businesses and making sure that everybody knows that we can still support you guys even during this pandemic. What are your seating plans for the winter? How are you going to handle the dining season?
Our seating plans are pretty much the way they're going to be now. We're running at 50% occupancy. We have 6 feet apart between every table, and then we have put these barriers in addition, just to make people feel a little more comfortable. We have the outside greenhouses that we're using that are heated. They're an individual greenhouse that seats one table at a time, so it would be a person in your family, people in your family. And that's pretty much the way we're going to go forward for now.
I'm going to start with 4 tablespoons of butter in my pan to start our Monet sauce. This is just going to melt, and I'm going to wait for it to get bubbly a little bit. So now our butter has started to bubble and cook. So I'm just going to add 3 tablespoons of flour, and then I'm going to whisk that in. And I'm just going to keep whisking it because if you leave it without stirring it, it will burn. I'm going to add 1 cup of warm cream, and I'm just going to pour it in slowly. And I'm just going to cook this for a few minutes until it thickens up. Alright, and now I'm going to add another cup of just warm milk. Did your menu change at all to accommodate takeout options or ingredient shortages?
Absolutely. No, actually, we changed the menu a few times. So when we were doing takeout only, we limited it, did it with more takeout-friendly items that we felt traveled well, things like that. Things that didn't travel well that were normally on our menu, like oysters, we were not offering. Now that we're open indoor, we've gone through the whole summer, it's starting to slow down again. We're definitely starting to bring back some of the more popular takeout items to, they just travel better and stuff like that.
What items are most popular on?
Definitely fried chicken, the steaks and the hanger steak, the New York strip, mac and cheese, cream spinach.
Right now that it's thickened up nicely, I'm just going to turn the heat off, and I'm going to add my seasoning. So I'm going to do about 1 tablespoon of garlic, dried garlic, ½ teaspoon of salt, and ½ teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to mix that in. Okay, now I'm going to add probably about 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. So now it's time to add our frozen spinach. We got 2 boxes here, and of course our shallot that we chopped. So this frozen spinach, we took it out of the box and drained and squeezed all of the water out of it. And that step is super important because if you don't drain all of the water out of it, this sauce will get too liquidy and it won't be able to be nice and thick. How did your staff adapt to COVID safety precautions?
We've had to do a lot of cleaning. So everybody's wearing masks. They wear masks all the time. They wash their hands vigorously and often. So cleaning all of the barriers, cleaning all the tables after every single use, wiping all the chairs down after every single use, making sure that the greenhouses are sprayed with our electrostatic sprayer to make sure that the walls are all clean and that there's no germs. So it's just a lot of cleaning, making sure the bathrooms are clean. And, they've adjusted, but it requires an extra couple steps for everyone.
Are there any changes that you want to keep in place after the pandemic is over?
I do. I have to be honest with you, I'm kind of fine with wearing masks. So, maybe during flu season or things like that, I'm not gonna make it mandatory, but I might recommend it. We're probably going to keep the greenhouses for next year during the winter. It's kind of a nice option for people who want to be outside, maybe if there's a light snow. So I think we're going to keep that. Definitely going to keep with the cleaning regimen that we're doing here. Now that it's in everybody's kind of routine, it'll just be easier to maintain.
All right, so now this is all combined nicely. I'm gonna put it into my baking dish here. And I'm just gonna scoop it all into my pan here. I'm just gonna level it out a little bit with my spoon. Okay, and now over the top I'm gonna sprinkle a cup of panko breadcrumbs so that the top has a nice, beautiful crust. I'm gonna add some fresh parsley just to make it look pretty and green. And finally I'm gonna grate some Parmesan cheese over the top. Perfect, and now this is ready to go into the oven. We've preheated it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's gonna stay in there for about 30-35 minutes.
What are you most excited to do with Flatiron once the pandemic is over?
I think what I'm most excited to do is our murder mystery dinner. We usually do it in March. It's obviously not going to happen this year. Last year, we had our murder mystery dinner right before the shutdown. That is something that's so much fun for us. It's fun for the kitchen. It's fun for all the staff that works here, and it's just, the customers love it. So that's like the first thing I want to do when we're able to.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so it's finally cooled for a few minutes. I'm just gonna have a little taste. It's creamy. Flavor of the spinach is terrific.
Well, thank you so much for coming and meeting with us. We really appreciate you talking to us. Hopefully you guys will be able to take a seat and have a nice dinner here at Flatiron, and definitely recommend it. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. Stay safe.
For more information or to order food, you can visit their website at flatironsteakhouse.com, or you can follow them on Instagram at Flatiron Restaurant.